15 things to do if you suddenly become rich. What would you do if you suddenly discovered $1 million in your backyard? Or win the lottery? After the initial euphoria, how would you spend your money? About 15 super useful things to do if you suddenly become rich. Statistically speaking, many people who come into a sudden amount of money are likely to lose it all. Over 70% of lottery winners are likely to go back to being broke after 3 to 5 years. This usually happens because they don't know what to do with the money they came into. This is why it is best to have a plan, because it is all that determines if the sudden influx is a blessing or a curse. Here we have compiled 15 things to do if you suddenly become rich. Number 15. Don't let anyone know. Yes, it may seem like this sort of news is too good not to share, but you might want to take a moment before getting on the phone and telling all and sundry. Kill the urge to flaunt your money in the faces of your haters. That's what broke people do, and you're no longer broke. For now, you need to maintain your privacy. They will all come to know when the time is right. Number 14. Clear all of your debts. This is very important and should be the first action to take when you suddenly come into money. Clearing all of your debts leaves you with a clear standing of your financial situation. Do not acquire new debts on top of the old ones. Don't buy things in credit while waiting for the big credit alert. Number 13. Don't be in a hurry to quit your job. Do not be in a hurry to hand in your resignation letter because you are one of the lucky few to hit it big. That is a surefire recipe for disaster and a step in the direction of personal bankruptcy. No matter how lazy you may be, no one is wired to spend his or her days doing nothing. The lack of purpose will trick you to spend recklessly, foolishly spending away your fortune. Therefore, resist the urge to throw that letter in your boss's face and take comfort in the fact that you can leave anytime you want to now. Number 12. Secure your money and leave it for a while. Once you have cleared any and all outstanding debts, leave the money to sit in a bank for a while. It is not actually the money, it is you who needs to take a breath. Your financial life has taken a huge change. Now you can buy anything you want to buy and do anything you couldn't do to finances. The smart thing to do is that you leave the money in the bank for the first 6 months. It may seem like a long time, but it will change your spending perspective. Every day of those months, what you will want to spend the money on will change, and you will learn what impulsive spending is and learn to curb it. Do you think 6 months is long enough to stop you from buying your vanity products? Please answer yes or no in the comment section. Number 11. Learn how to invest. Money is fleeting. If you want to keep it, you have to learn how to make it work for you. You need to be financially literate and learn how to make your money grow before you begin moving your money around. If you don't have the needed knowledge, you leave yourself vulnerable to scammers. Remember that a fool and his money are soon parted. Number 10. Don't change your financial advisor. There's an old saying that goes, "The devil you've known for a long time is better than an angel you just met." If you inherited a large sum of money from a relative, don't be in a hurry to change advisors. The previous financial advisor had obviously done such a good job that you are now enjoying the benefits. Rather than run the risk of moving the money to someone who will milk you dry, why not stay with the financial advisor and learn the services they provided for their previous employer and how it worked for them. Number 9. Don't get rich, get comfortable. One common mistake people who suddenly come into money make is that they want to live big. They move into an expensive neighborhood, they buy cars for everyone they know, and so on. Those things are liabilities. They come with long-term costs like taxes and maintenance fees, which will eat your money until it is no more. Rather than buying a new property, why not pay off your house? Rather than the latest Audi, why not buy a serviceable and easily maintainable car? Remember that you are trying to make the money you have work for you. Number 8. Don't lend your friends money or invest in their business. Try as you might, at some point, people are going to know. Many people have an entitlement mentality and will believe they deserve a share of the pie. They will begin to ask you for money that you will definitely not see again if you give out. There will always be a new scheme, a grand idea, and the next big thing that just needs a little push. You need to learn to say no if you want to make your newfound wealth remain with you for a long time. Number 7. Don't begin a business immediately. The sad truth is that 9 out of 10 businesses fail. Setting up a successful business requires skill, knowledge, and of course, a healthy dose of luck. You already came into a huge sum of money. How luckier do you want to be? The smart thing to do is start small. Run all of your financial decisions by your financial advisor and follow their instructions to the letter. Remember that your financial advisor knows more about this than you. Don't get caught up in the illusion your luck provides. Number 6. Prepare for changes. The funny thing about money is that while it solves a lot of problems, it creates a different set of issues. The more money you have, the more money you have to lose, and the more people will try to tear you down. You are liable to get sued. You are the target for scammers. You might even get emotionally blackmailed. Be prepared for those changes and don't let it hurt you. Number 5. Pay attention to your health. It would be the worst of luck if you were to have a medical crisis just when you hit it big financially, right? Learn to take better care of yourself and go to the hospital for regular checkups. Pay attention to what you eat and make sure you exercise regularly. You need to stay healthy to enjoy your money, right? Number 4. The 5% rule. In the financial world, there is a rule known as the 5% rule. It is loosely translated to mean spending only the returns of invested funds. By doing that, theoretically, your money will last forever. When you come into a considerable sum of money, you can be fooled to thinking it's never going to end, but it can and it will if you don't spend it wisely. The 5% rule, which comes as a result of average investment returns, is a smart way of diversifying your portfolio and keep the money trickling in for a long time. Number 3. Protect your kids from the money. For those who have children, note that it is not just your life that changes, it is also your kids. Kids, no matter how young or smart or mature, can be influenced by money. They are also targets of scammers. You can protect them by building trust funds for them where they get their allowance for their returns without touching the original investment. This way, you lay a foundation for a wealth legacy. Number 2. Remain faithful to your partner. Once money is involved, almost everyone around you will be scheming and plotting on how to get their hands on some of it. Don't let this newfound wealth lead you into temptation, but rather let it strengthen your bond. Mistakes can be deadly and expensive, like child support expensive or alimony expensive. Learn to be mature enough to understand the consequences of your action. Number 1. Play it safe. You got lucky. Try to remember that, and don't push your luck. Don't get involved in shady businesses. Don't try to double your investment quickly. Just be grateful and keep your head down. Your prayers have been answered and your debts are cleared. Your head is above water and your accounts are out of the red. Work slowly, steadily, and legally to provide a lasting benefit to you and your family with your newfound fortune. Follow the rules and watch the money grow. Don't push your luck and play it safe. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the 15 things you should do if you suddenly become rich. Who knows? It may happen to you tomorrow. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe for 15 years of good luck. Try it really works.